And the growing number of short-term rentals is a problem that many communities have been dealing with for years. Their rise in popularity might have left some local lawmakers looking to put up some guardrails in place that weren't previously needed.
Well, you can add Berea to that list, and that's where we find News 5's John Kosick this morning. And John, City Council there in the Grindstone City taking some action.
Yeah, Mike and Tessa used the appropriate term there, guardrails. The city of Berea recognizes, look, they're home to Baldwin Wallace, they're home to the Browns, and they don't have a lot of hotel options, if you will. So these short-term rentals, they recognize, can play an important role, but you got to have guardrails around them. And right now, there are presently none. And this legislation would limit and regulate short-term rentals so that there's a permitting process and some accountability, frankly, for the homeowners should problems arise. Again, this is an action we've seen a number of Northeast Ohio communities take in recent years, a lot of times after problems arose. Council says this is truly a community-driven piece of legislation that came about from residents asking the city for action as their concerns grew. Now, this measure seeks to codify the different requirements for owners seeking to use their property as a long-term rental and those looking to go that short-term guest, not tenant route.
We just want to differentiate between the two kinds of properties and get a proper permitting in place. And then if there are nuisance issues like parties or excessive parking or exterior maintenance or things like that, then we can hold them accountable. But right now we do not have a permitting process in place.
And she said they would also be looking at a bed tax, if you will, that would apply to these short-term rentals. It's a way to also looking to incentivize homeowners, homeowner-occupied short-term rentals. The feeling being that if you're going to rent out your own home, you're going to be more careful of who you rent it to and the purposes for having them there. This has had, Mike and Tessa, one reading already. It's going to have its second reading on Monday. Of course, we will be following through to make sure we bring you that final solution.
We know that you'll follow through on this for us, John. Thank you so much for that live report this morning. A lot of folks watching this.